Welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Well, Singy's trying to match the stellar performance by yesterday's starter. Looking forward to seeing what he's got today.
His teammate was lights out, Boog, in total command all game long. If he brings that same intensity again, these hitters are in for him.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set and towing the slab, Spencer Strider.
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all four of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with three if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Zach McKinstry. That one not close. And we're off and rolling in Tampa Bay. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-0.
Swing and a ground ball. Castro sends it to first. And an easy out to start the game. Here's the Pirates lineup now. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit.
Strider out there on the mound for this one, and he's a guy who had a really impressive college career, but needed Tommy John surgery while playing for Clemson. You know, Boog, Strider spent time with a sports psychologist at Clemson while rehabbing from his surgery. They talked a lot about the concept of purpose and the importance of having a defined goal for everything you do. You know, it's something Strider now preaches himself.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. One run batted in yesterday, their only run of the game. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. And that's outside. And the count even 1-1. And foul ball. That misses the zone. 2-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one ripped. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
So runner at second, 2 down. Jackson Chorio will hit next. That's in there. 0-1.
Boy, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Man at second. Strike 2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Strider deals. And the slider just misses.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Horwitz on at second with 2 down. Up and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs. I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. The throw in. He's safe, and it's 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Andrew McCutcheon stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. One run across in the frame so far here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
1st and 2nd, 2 outs. Here is Yohan Moncada. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Santander nabs it, and that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Tropicana Field, and today's starting pitcher, Kyle Bradish.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And delivers outside. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Stevenson whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. This is Willie Castro. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
I'll just rip a page out of the Greg Maddux playbook. Throw that pitch at the hip and just watch it jump back over the inside part of the plate. Tell you what, you are baffled expecting that to almost hit you and then end up as a called strike.
Here's Freddie Freeman now with 3 hits on the series and 1 of them a homer. That one fouled off. Right side, and foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
New inning getting started. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Josh Bell.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Strider back to work. Well struck left field. This one's got a chance. Bangs off the wall. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Up next for the Pirates, Tyler Stevenson. Line drive. And that gets down into the gap. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double.
Well done. Drives in the run. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Late on that fastball.
Strider's a guy known for his velocity. He can bring it, but that wasn't always the case. Coming back from an injury in college, Strider was throwing 94 to 96 miles per hour, Boog, when the Braves drafted him. Now he lights up the radar gun with triple-digit speeds. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one just misses, and that's ball one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Runner at second, nobody out. That's outside. Now 2-2. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Zach McKinstry, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Not close with that one, and it's 1-2. 1 out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. Into left center for a base hit. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Now the number 2 hitter, Nick Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1. That's a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Spencer Horwitz digs in now. That's smashed towards center. Base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And it's 4-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Jackson Chory, Pirate to hit. Runner takes off, and there's a foul ball. Gonzalez, the runner at third. Horowitz over at first with one away. And that misses. Ball one.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. And that one in the air center field. Harris sizes this one up, and he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and the lead is up to 5.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning. These hitters are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at-bats out of this team right now.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That one a little bit high. 1-0.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Harris has a beat on it and makes the grab. And that's the third out. So it's 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Pirates 5, the Rays nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. Santander matched a homer in his last game. And first offering is fouled off. Santander getting to start in left. 30 years old now. And he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And now the count is even. Next offering is fouled back.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Santander checks his swing. Appeal to third. Did not go. Kicks and fires. That one is absolutely belted. And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. And that one is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
He swings and fouls one off. Man at first, one away. Gorman checks his swing. Appeal down to third. He did not go around. Pitch misses. Ball 2. In the air, left field. Chorio sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from first. Now he changes his mind and heads back to first without a throw.
Right fielder, Griffin.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Griffin Conant. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. Just off the inside edge. Two outs.
Ball 2.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Going back on this one. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. The Rays strand just the one. It's 5-0. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here is Moncada.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Strider winds and deals. Swinging a foul straight back. On the ground, Freeman takes it himself and one away in the top of the third.
Now batting, designated hitter, Josh
And
Bell.
now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
A changeup missing. Now 1-2. And there's a ball. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Harris ranges back. That'll make it out of here. A soaring shot to center. His first homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 6-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Base is empty, one away. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Tyler Stevenson. And a foul ball. The 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
0-2.
That misses the zone. 1-2 to count.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. 1 out. Base is empty. And the next pitch is way outside.
3-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now it's going to be Dalton Varsho. Caught looking his first time up. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 2.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Next offering is in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. Strider gets the strikeout. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 6-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
0-1. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swings through that one.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Danny Jansen to hit here. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. One down, base is empty. Tap foul at the plate. 2-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. And that's outside. Comebacker to the mound. Handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
Just missed. Falling behind 2-1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Down in order go the Rays. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back now in Tampa Bay. Now it's the shortstop, Zach McKinstry. Strike one.
You know, these Pirates putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says they are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
Santander makes the catch, and there's 1 down.
And if you're a manager or a hitting coach, you love to see your team really fighting for every at-bat, every pitch. It tells you a lot about how they showed up to the ballpark today.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. That one's in there. Strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. There's a swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slog regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
This to third. Devers throws to first, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Back here at Tropicana Field, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Willie Castro. fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one hops against the fence. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Struck out swinging his first time. This one popped up. Moncada hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Up next for the Rays, left fielder,
Anthony Santander at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Bowling.
On the ground, right side. Gonzalez to first in time. Now 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Struck out swinging his first time. That one ripped right center field. And it one-hops the wall. In comes the run from third. It's 6-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's Nolan Gorman. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Devers stands at second with 2 gone. Next offering is fouled back.
One ball.
In the dirt. A 1-2. Now one miss. Inside. And the count is filled up. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Conine, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Oh, 1 down. On the ground, right side. Gonzalez fires over to first. They limit the damage here. Rays get an RBI double, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Strider back to work. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Santander moving under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Now that right fielder Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. McCutchen goes 5 feet 11 inches, 38 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. In there, and it's 0-1. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Line to left. Bounces over the wall in foul ground. It's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
And now Yohan Moncada. This one in the air. Freeman hauls it in for the out.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the designated hitter, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell at the plate now. He's already homered here in this one.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Man on second, 2 down. Fouled off to the right. Pitch misses there. And the count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And a 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That one misses.
That's a ball.
And that's ball 2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. So one left for Pittsburgh. They still lead it, though, 6-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Rays, Jonathan Aranda. That one almost got him. The other way. Chorio makes the grab, one away. Now it's Jansen to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And a foul ball. Not even close there. 1-1. The Pirates leading by 5. Last half of inning number 5. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
Started to go at the 2-1. Appeal down to first. Didn't go. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Oh, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So the batting order turns over. Michael Harris the second, getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
One strike.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. On a bounce right side, and that chance handled. Whips it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Rays held in check here. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. All set for the top of the 6th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Tyler Stevenson. And the Rays, they go to the bullpen. JoJo Romero. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Just missed.
You know, these Pirates, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Just off the outside edge, and the count is 2-0.
Hey! 2-1.
Right through there for a strike. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. That'll fire up the dugout, and they tack one on the board. It's 7-1.
And with the 6-run lead, there are fans that are starting to head to the exits. Well, you can see he was out front just a little bit. Maybe didn't recognize the changeup earlier, but he got the bat head to it, hooked it down the line, and was able to keep it fair for a long home run. Really impressive.
Up next for the Pirates, Dalton Varsho. That one catches the zone. That's strike one. Fought off foul. And ball one. Fly ball down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're the top half of the 6th. Headed down the line. And that drops foul. And that one popped in the air left field. Santander makes the grab, one down.
Up next for the Pirates, shortstop, Zach McKinstry.
So digging in, Zach McKinstry. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Romero, a guy that features an absolute power slider, throws that pitch a lot. He throws it hard and gets a ton of swings and misses. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. The shortstop takes the ball.
And I think being able to expand with that pitch as you start to offer at it, that he can move it just a little bit further away. Before you know it, you're trying to hit a pitch that's off the plate.
Santander in pursuit. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two down. Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
One strike.
And that one hammered. Going back. Way back. Out of here. He leaves the yard to right. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 8-1.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow through to drive it out of here.
So two down, and now the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. That's inside.
One ball, no strike.
Late swing, foul to the left. Now a screamer into the outfield. Brings it in for the third out. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Still a lopsided affair at 8-1 now. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Bailey Falter.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Willie Castro.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
0-1 now. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. A.J. Puck loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Wentz getting loose as well. Ripped on a line. This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Just some things we shoot.
So man aboard. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Freddie Freeman. Left field, way back there. This one's got a chance. And that one is off the top of the wall. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. Safe. It's 8-2.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Next to bat will be the Rays four-hitter, Anthony Santander. He has, as they like to say...
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Out of here! Anthony Santander knocks one out. His second home run of the series, and they cut into the lead. It's 8-4. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Bailey Falter gives way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, A.J. Puck.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now it's Devers at the plate. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Here in the bottom of the 6th. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. One gone here.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Gorman now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Ground ball up the middle, base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Now it's the right fielder, Griffin Conine. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a foul out of play. Upstairs.
1 and 2.
Gorman at first, 1 gone. That's down and in.
2 and 2.
just misses with that one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And that one is lifted in the air. McCutchen under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And stepping in for the Rays, Jonathan Aranda. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-2.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Two outs. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now an 8-4 score. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. That one off the mark, and that is ball 1. Liner to second, it picked on the hop. Throw on to Freeman. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
Up next for Pittsburgh, right fielder Andrew McCutchen.
Here's McCutchen. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
That slider breaking in could be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. In the air out to center. Aranda on his way over. Makes the catch for the out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Here comes Yoan Moncada. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. JoJo Romero won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Now on the mound for the Rays, Zach Littell. This is his first appearance of the season.
Stops you dead in your tracks, and just like that, you completely forget about the photograph. Some things are better when you just remember.
Ball 1 there. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Fouled off left side. Next
Two balls,
pitch misses
two strikes.
way outside. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Devers makes the catch, and that is that. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh, but they still lead it by a count of 8-4. Set for the last half of the seventh. And now the catcher for the Rays, Danny Jansen. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
One ball, no strike.
Late with the swing there.
Instead of letting the
One
hitter
ball,
get his
one
arms
strike.
extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And 1-2.
I think he was
One
a little
ball,
excited
two strikes.
there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that's
Ball.
down and away.
2-2.
Next
3-2.
offering misses. Full count now. Stays alive. That one
That's
misses.
four. Take it, baby.
So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Back to the top of the order now. Michael Harris the second. Now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. And that misses. And that's ball one.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Jansen gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Moncada makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, Willie Castro.
Now at the plate, Willie Castro. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Brings it in, and there's two away.
Now batting, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
First pitch misses. On its way to the corner, and no one could get to it. It's a foul ball. The Rays down by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. And the slider just misses. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. It's a ball. So he blasts one out the other way. His second homer of this series. It's 8-6.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. A.J. Puck departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Josh Hader gets the call from the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Anthony Santander. He's already homered in this game. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
1 strike.
Two outs. And a swing and a miss.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swing and a miss. Hader records the strikeout. The Rays creep closer thanks to the homer. It's now 8-6. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back now in Tampa Bay. Here's Josh Bell.
The designated hitter, Josh Bell.
That's ripped. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And that one fouled off. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that's a fair ball. Bell around third. He'll score easily.
Up next for the Pirates, fielder, Malcolm Varsho.
And now here is Dalton Varsho. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That clips a corner. And foul ball. Stevenson on at first, nobody out. That's to third. Devers goes to second for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Zach McKinstry. And first offering is fouled off. That's through there for a strike. 1 run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top of the 8th. Slides, but it gets by him. into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Now that second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. Just off the inside edge.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Como snags it. Runner tags from third. The tag, and he's out at the plate. And that's a double play. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back here at Tropicana Field, here's the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Hader, multi-time All-Star. He features a two-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And that is out of play. That one in the dirt, and the count 1-2. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Another 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Now it's the DH, Nolan Gorman. Swings and misses. Strike one. Swings through that.
0-2.
And that skips into dirt. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Ripped towards third. In plenty of time to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So they make short work of him there. Through 8 full, it's the Pirates 9, the Rays 6. All set to start the 9th in this one. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. So they turn to their closer, Kenley Jansen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
In the air, left side. Santander has this one sized up. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Next, it's the Pirates cleanup hitter, Jackson Chourio. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one.
No strike.
That one in there across the letters. Base is empty, one away. Here at the top of the ninth. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
2 down, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Andrew McCutchen. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
1-0. No, that's a ball.
Oh, and he hit him.
That got it. First base.
Yohan Moncada with a chance to hit.
Yohan Moncada.
Popped up. Castro makes the catch. And that'll do it. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. 8-9, 1-2 up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Pirates 9, the Rays 6. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Cade Smith. He comes in with a chance for his 2nd save of the season. So digging in, Jonathan Aranda. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Next offering is downstairs. Up the middle, Gonzalez jumps, throws, nicely done for the out.
Now that catcher,
He's 2 outs away. Next to hit, Danny Jansen. And first offering is fouled off. Smith, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, his stuff is just too good to fail. And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Swing and a miss. And they're down to their last out.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Now a chance for Michael Harris II. And takes low for ball one. And there's a ball. And it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Now up for Tampa Bay, Willie Castro. Ripped to short, and they'll go the short way, and that is the ball game.
Certainly can't complain about a lack of action in this one. A high-scoring game. Purists might not love it, but pretty impressive showing at the plate from both sides.
9-6 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.